Before we get started, let's check out the links in my description. We all want nice things. We want the car, we want a house, we want a high limit credit card. But if you don't have at least a 680 credit score, you're not even in the game. So click this link here to know where you stand and get your free credit scores from all three bureaus. That will be Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And also get your reports. If you would like to be free and become financially independent through entrepreneurship, click this link here to be free. If you'd like to get cash back, which is a discount during shopping, please click this link here to see my favorite cashback sites. And if you enjoy the music you hear in the background, please click the link here and subscribe to It's Oasis. Hello everyone, welcome back to Community Wealth. It's 10 days, people. 10 days. We got 10 days. Canada, you could say, is 9 days because of the 25th. But 10 days before the 31st. Actually, I say 10 days till the 31st. Because the 31st is that last day. But before we get into that, if you would like to know your FICO scores and what's on your reports for all three bureaus, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. If you'd like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week, utilize your vehicle on your own time, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. If you don't have a car or you don't want to use your vehicle, then click the Wealth Hire Car link in the description below, and that way you can hire a car to then utilize the Wealth Dasher and still make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your own time. You want to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500? Click the Be Free link in the description below. And while shopping online, you'd like to get cash back for your purchases. Click the cash back link in the description below. Now let's go ahead and get into this. It's only 10 days left. The 31st marks the deadline of the EIDL program from the SBA. That's the EIDL loan. That's the targeted advance of $10,000. And that's the supplemental targeted advance of $5,000. Now let me get into the SBA website so you can see them say it for themselves. The COVID EIDL deadline approaching. The EIDL applications for the loan will be accepted until December 31, 2021, and they'll be continue processing the applications after the deadline, including reconsiderations. But they're no longer accepting any applications or reconsiderations after the 31st. So the 31st is the last day for you to get in those EIDL applications and reconsiderations for the loan. But any of those accepted until the 31st will still be processed after the deadline. The same thing applies here for the targeted advance of $10,000. It says we'll be accepting applications until December 31st, 2021, and continue processing those applications after the deadline, including reconsiderations. So again, for the targeted advance of $10,000, you can put in those applications all the way up until the 31st. After the closing day of the 31st, they will not be accepting any more applications or reconsiderations, but the ones that are in through the 31st, those will be processed until the funds are depleted, just like the EIDL loan. So if you got the loan in, good, you'll still be processed. If you got the targeted advance of $10,000 in, good, you'll still be processed. But the supplemental, those applications and reconsiderations will be accepted through the 31st, but they will not be processing after the 31st. All right. So the processing also ends on December 31. So you actually have 9 to 10 days period for the supplemental, because you will not be processed for the $5,000 supplemental after the 31st. So that's important to know. But here's why it's really important to get these applications in now. Because you have to go through the process anyway. You have to do the EIDL loan application to get the targeted EIDL advance invite. You have to get your targeted advance application process to get the supplemental targeted. And that's because they're going to be using the information from the targeted to issue the supplemental target. So you have to go through the process. Now, here's the other thing. What I noticed when I did the walkthrough of the EIDL loan application. The information that they wanted in the targeted, they're actually getting it while you're doing the EIDL loan application. Now, they didn't do that at first. So now they got in extra information because now they're streamlining the target. The targeted EIDL advance, the $10,000, streamlining that one. So they're going to get the information when you first start. That also cuts back on fraud because they got all the information up front. So now they're getting all the information up front. And then when you get to the targeted, all you got to do is include your income from 2019 till today. Well, till last month. So from 2019 to last month, that's the only thing you're going to be doing really for the targeted now. And the supplemental using all of the information from the targeted. So they're streamlining it even faster, but they're also trying to cut out fraud. But again, you have to get this stuff in. All right, you have to do it because they're not accepting anything after the 31st. And the supplemental is not even being processed after the 31st. So what are you going to do? You're going to keep waiting? I've been talking about this since December 1. And if you watched all my videos, why haven't you submitted your information yet? Now, maybe you don't qualify. Maybe you don't have a 30% loss in income from 2019 and 2020. Maybe you don't have a 50% loss. They just said forget it. But remember, that's just for the targeted. You can still probably get the loan. You still probably get the loan. So why didn't you even apply for that? When I did the walkthrough, I noticed that I think I put in 32,000, 35,000 or something like that. Whatever it was, I was able to qualify for $62,000. I didn't go through with it. I was just doing that to show you guys how to do the application. But apparently, if you say you're making about 25,000, you're going to get about 40, 50. So the loan is there. They're giving you this money. You just got to, put in information and hopefully you qualify. And if you never even apply, see, I was going through a reconsideration, and so I just decided not to do it. But if you never put in a loan before, and all the information is legit, and your credit is good, all you have to have is a 575, and that's Vantage Experian, you would get this money. You would get it. If it's still the same, though. That's if it's still the same. Don't give me the line. That's if it's still the same as before they changed the application. Because before, it seemed like as long as you had a legitimate business and your credit was at least a 575, boom, you was going to get the money for the loan. So if that's still the same, then there's no reason for you even not to put in an application. Because as long as your information is legit and your credit is just under 600, you're going to get the loan. But again, go ahead, people. We got 10 days, 9 to 10 days, to get the information in, and you can get this money before it expires. All right, that's the loan, whatever you qualify for, plus 10, plus 5. So that's the loan plus $15,000. Get these apps in, people. Thanks for watching. If you would like to know your FICO scores and what's on your reports from all three bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. If you would like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week utilizing your vehicle on your own time, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. If you don't have a vehicle or you don't want to use your own vehicle, then click the Wealth Hire Car link in the description below. And that way you can hire a car and use that vehicle to then Wealth Dash and make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your own time. If you want to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500, click the Be Free link in the description below. If you'd like to get cash back while shopping online, click the cash back link in the description below. Like, share the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to It's Oasis, and until the next video, let's get this money.